Hello everyone, thank you for coming tonight. My name is Linda McFadden. I'm a BA student at Antioch University, graduating in June. I've also attended Seattle Community College, where I took several courses in chemical dependency. I come to you for several reasons. The main reason is you're all middle school parents. And just like when you brought home your babies, and you home-proofed your house with the electrical cords and the cupboards, you are now at a point in your children's lives where you now need to house-proof your home for teenagers. There have been several studies. Seattle Public Schools put out a study on student perception where 40% of middle schoolers, 8th graders, said in 5 minutes they could score drugs. Now, whether that is actually true, that they could actually score drugs in 5 minutes, is irrelevant. The point is they believe they can. So what I want you to do is I want you all to go home today, and I want you all to start paying attention to the amount of alcohol you have in your home, who's drinking it. All your prescription bottles, I would like you to find and lock up or get rid of if you don't need them. There is a new drug coming out that doctors are giving for pain pill. It's similar to hydrocodone, and if you take 3 pills instead of 2, they estimate that most patients will die. So this is newly coming out on the market by April 1st. And this is extremely concerning to me. How many of you know someone who has either died or been affected by drug or alcohol use? Yeah, almost everyone in this room. So how do we keep our children off of alcohol and drugs until the age of 18 or 21? Our brains are still developing until the age of 25. Studies show that if you can keep a child from using alcohol or drugs until at least the age of 15, their chances of developing an alcohol or drug problem severely decrease. So how do you do that? The number one intervention for alcohol and drug decrease of becoming a problem is by teaching children to be resilient. You must teach your children to be flexible when life sends curveballs. When divorce happens, when the death of a family member happens, when grades become too overwhelming and a student is like in anxiety, depression, you must teach these children how to bounce back from that. Because if you don't, it creates a hole in their self-worth. Once that hole is there, they are looking to fill it with drugs and alcohol. Also sex, but for today's focus, it's drugs and alcohol. So what are your personal beliefs? Go home and discuss this with your family. When do you think is appropriate age for your child to start using drugs or alcohol? Some of you will say never. Some of you have already let your child have a glass of wine at Thanksgiving. Some of you smoke pot. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to call you on the carpet and tell you how to live your life. I'm here to tell you to have conversations with your children at home. The number one killer for teenagers is drinking and driving. How are you going to have that conversation with your child at home? What kind of perimeters are you going to put up so that if they get in a car with someone who's drinking and driving, are they going to get in trouble if they call you and say, come pick me up? Or are you going to give them the grace to say, thank you for calling me. Yes, I'll come pick you up. We'll talk about that party you went to that you weren't supposed to later, right? So, go home, take care of your houses, talk to your friends, take care of their houses. My stepson died because he combined prescription drugs and cough medicine. He didn't know that that wasn't a good idea. His father didn't talk to him about mixing drugs. So, please talk to your children.